Alright, we have an extra special event today. Actually, we don't really. I just thought I'd, see if they were up. And, well, there's C-Mac. I mentioned that he flies around sometimes. Well, there he is. Not attackable. He's just a dragon doing his thing, which apparently is fanning the Undercity arena or something. I don't know how close I can get. Probably not very. Yeah, I'm coming up on the border. There he is. See? That's C-Mac. Yeah, he's over on that side. So if I get any closer, yeah, we're going to zone out. So, yeah, that's C-Mac. Let's go see if they're actually up in their little fightable locations. So we're just going to fly across over here and see if they're up. So what we're going to be doing here. Ow! Hey, look, I found the microphone. Whoops. Yay, C-Mac. Finally. Finally. He used to be up a lot more often. In that form, I mean. Like I said, it's not attackable, that's just a regular NPC. You can tell by the white name. I love it when they have regular NPCs that have stars on their names. It's like, yes, this non-attackable creature is worth AA experience if you kill it. Cool. Hey, look. Twin sisters. What's up? What's going on here? Oh, they're doing auctioning for Varsoon's robe of the Undying. Remember Varsoon? Yeah, he's got a robe. Apparently it's worth a lot of platinum. Personally, I'd rather earn it myself. But sometimes you find something really cool and you're like, yeah, the odds of me ever actually going into that dungeon are pretty much like, 1,000,000 to 1. The odds of me of actually getting that thing to drop, yeah, slightly longer than that. So buy it, and then you can wave it around. And they're not up. Surprise, surprise. Damn it. There's that fabled portal. Whoops. Once again, my mouse is very helpful. See? Use. I don't want... Well, sure, why not? This is a special episode. The fabled Djinn Master's Prism, the fabled Pedestal of Sky. Alright. We wanted to see them. We're going to see them. Maybe. I've never actually been inside the fabled Pedestal of Sky. So this is going to be a learning experience. We're just waiting for the zone server is what we're doing. And it has been really hot the last 2 days. Of course, got my computer right there. Servant of Sky. There's C-Mac of the night. And Baraka of the day. Yeah, she's gold, he's silver. Now, the trick to fighting these two, at least the regular version, is you drag night into day, and you drag day into night. They're weaker when they're in their opposite domain. But yeah, there they are. I can't fly in here, unfortunately. I really wish I could, because I get right up in front of his face, and you can get a nice comparison of how big he is compared to me. That's C-Mac. Yeah, he's the dumbass who trusted the Djinn Master. That's Baraka. And she's the angry lady who ripped his face off. The Djinn Master's face, not C-Mac, obviously. Yeah. So yeah, lore-wise, after you've killed them and brought their scales back to them, well, actually, you brought your scales back to them first, and then they attack you, and then you kill them. That's what brings them here. Now they're under the new Djinn Master's control. And what was it you needed to kill them for? Oh, right. You have to kill them to get the combined skill that lets you inside his prism, so you can chop his head off and then mount it on your guild wall. Yay! Let's talk to the Servant of the Sky. Bring him over here. I can take him. Yes, I seek an audience. I will take that under consideration. I didn't even get a chance to respond. Alright, here they are. What you guys doing? Hello? Ah, here we go. Alright. Come and get me. I do not fear you. We seem to be at a kind of an impasse here. He's like, I'm not going over there. And she's like, yeah, screw that. They're dragons, though. You know how dragons are. They're arrogant. It's like, why should I come to you? I'm going to make you come to me. It's like, dude, you can fly. Get your lazy ass over here and kick my ass. Drop kick me up to the moon. I have business with someone there. Speaking of, do I have any of their scales? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So Misty has done this. Scale of the Master. I knew one of my characters did. Alright. Well. Oh, is that the exit? Alright, let's go to the exit. You guys aren't worth my time. Oh, they seem mad. Perhaps I should not have done that. Yeah, whatever. You guys are lame. Ha! Ha! Your time limit expired, my friends. Yeah. See, they couldn't even take me out. They couldn't even take me out. That's how awesome Misty is. She's just like, pfft, whatever. The natural laws do not apply to me because I'm a little flower bud. Check her out, little flower bud. The ultimate Shadow Knight. See that? She's like the ultimate Shadow Knight. She gleams. Those are the wings of valor. You get those from the Shard of Love, which we still need to do one of these days. It's a rare drop from the final boss inside, and I don't even want to try to guess how many times I did that zone before I finally got them to drop. They're not tradable, are they? I don't think they are. Yeah, they're no trade, which makes it even more of a pain in the ass because I kept having to, run the zone, and I could only do it with one character because I, want it for Misty. I don't want it for someone else. So I got to run it on Misty, which cuts down the number of opportunities to get it in a day. It's kind of sad. But anyways, that's Siamak and Baraka. I should have thought of that a long time ago. Just go through the portal. I didn't even think about that until just now. So now you've seen them in all of their ineffective glory. Yeah, I still don't really understand the lore behind them, honestly, because it's just kind of out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, they're royal dragons, and the other dragons are jealous of them and drove them out, and it's like, we've never really heard of royal dragons before now, and they never really come back into play. It's just these two are royal dragons. Are there any other royal dragons? I mean, what about like the Dars? They're first brood, and damned powerful from what the lore says. Do those count as royal dragons? Well, apparently not. I mean, these dragons are so special they had to run away from the plane of sky and take humanoid forms to hide from other dragons, as well as the lesser races who would also be after them because of their imminence. It's like, what? Say what? Okay, but where did this come from? Well, we don't know. It just yeah, sounded good, so we did that. And that's a problem with the EverQuest lore. It does that a lot. They'll say something and then someone else will say something else because that sounds better that way. Did you see that? See that? I came up on the border just before I got to that collectible. This makes me weep. And now, of course, the collectible's gone because it's a different instance. Completely new zone. And now I weep. Now, you'll notice that Siamak is probably not going to be over there. See? Look, he's gone. That's the problem with separate zones. You can see something far off in the distance, clearly in the sinking sands, doing its thing, and then you go to the sinking sands, it's not there anymore. It's kind of sad. Long time ago, like back when the game first launched, there was the access quest needed to do the what's that zone? Bloodskull Valley and the Common Lands. Getting the lieutenant to spawn was kind of like an act of God. He just did not ever want to spawn, ever, 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 ever. I do remember at one point, there was a group of players on Lava Storm. Now, that's how long ago it was. Lava Storm was still a thing. We were there, and we had split into groups to spawn as many instances of the Common Lands as we possibly could, because we were trying to get him to spawn so that we could complete the Lightstone Heritage Quest. And it still took us something like, I think it was just under a week before we finally had an instance with him in it. Such a pain in the ass. That's the problem with instances. It's like, yeah, great. Which instance are you in? I'm in Common Lands 14. Is he up? Nope. I'm in Common Lands 2. He's not up here either. Fun times. Fun times. And then, you know, he spawns and some wandering jackass just kills him because ha ha ha, now you guys can't kill him. It's like, yeah. If I knew where your house was, I would load up a catapult and just start like launching compost at you. Just because. Oh, what was that? Behold! So here we are. Decaying Cobra Scale, already got it, but I have so many characters I can almost guarantee someone else doesn't have it. Plus I can always just put in the collectible bank in the guild hall, which I have not paid up. So let's go to the guild hall. Watch me pay my guild hall rent. Then again I have, whoa. The Outpost of the Overlord. Oh cool, we can actually travel back to the Isle of Refuge. Okay, change of plans, we're going to the Isle of Refuge. Oh, we can go to I don't even know how you pronounce that. Let's see. Tricori? No, that sounds too much like it starts with a T-O. I don't know, it doesn't sound right. Whatever it is, you can go there now too. Oh. There's that, they change things all the time. You never know when they're going to decide that, hey, you know, this one zone that doesn't, you know, it's a pain in the ass to get to. Well, now you can just teleport there anytime. Outpost of the Overlord. I was happy when they made the Isle of Refuge into a prestige house, because I like the Isle of Refuge. Little trivia. Tal was on the Isle of Refuge for a very long time. She was farming stuff. I do. Hello, Candor. What's up? I don't really remember the Isle of Refuge too well, NPC-wise, I mean. I call it the Isle of Refuge because that originally... Whoa! Wow, 103, huh? That was originally what it was called. There was the Isle of Refuge, but there was two of them. There was one for Kinos and one for Freeport, which I thought was kind of lame. I think it should have just been a neutral haven, and it gave you quests for both good and evil characters to give you some flavor as to what the two cities were like. And then you got to choose. That was kind of silly that you had to choose before you should have even known there was a choice. Like, you know, her. Whoa. There's Tail and the Velix. What's up? Oh, that's right. That's right. I started in Kelethin with her since she was a Fae, so yeah. And there's the little crafting place. Oh yeah, good times. Good. Hey, what's this? Oh, collector. I should have guessed. Let's see here. Have we done the Isle of Refuge Prestige House? Because if we have, then you'll know what the zone looks like. But if we haven't, well, why not? We'll just check it out. Seaside Glade. Here we got some militia dudes taking on goblins. Where are the goblins at? More goblins. Cow elks too. Huh. I seem to recall they used to have goblins like running up to the barricade and attacking, but I don't see them. Oh no, Tenarians. Okay, that would make sense. Maybe the goblins were the Kino side. Hi guys, what's up? Coercer's Lith. It's a Coercer instead of an Illusionist because originally Coercers were an aligned class. They were evil only. Now, of course, they're neutral. Oh, isn't this the one where that stupid eagle is? There's a named eagle that you could spawn and kill. And there was a named slime thing in the Kino's side. Can't remember what it was called. It was like Lurk Blister. Only that wasn't its name. Yeah. There's all these namby-pamby Kinosian dudes. We don't like your kind here, Kinos. Hey, is that the bird? Well, it doesn't appear to be targetable. So that's probably not the bird. Well, actually, that probably is the bird. And you had to do something to lure it down, I think. Keep in mind, this is years and years ago, but I vaguely recall that. And then I think it was up here is where you fought him. I could be wrong. Falconer, okay. Falconer Hill. I would have received an extra loyalty point token if I were a member. Well, if they do a little bit more focus on the game and less focus on the marketplace, I might still be a member. See, that's my real beef with Sony/Daybreak Studios. It's a game. You should focus on game updates first, market updates second. But when I log in and see that, hey, we've got new guild halls for purchase, and I find out that, yes, they mean purchase, as in $300 for the smaller of the two. Not the way to convince me that you're changing focus. It's a good game and all, but I think it could be much better. They're focusing too much on the virtual shop. Well, that's great and all, but come on, give me some better updates. But enough of that. You didn't come here to listen to me bitch and moan, or did you? I don't know. Actually, you didn't. You've never told me why you came here. So for all I know, maybe that's why you came here. What's you gonna be complaining about this time? Let's laugh at the loser. Better not, because Misty's here and she don't stand for that. She don't play around. Duck feather. Let's see, if I remember correctly, there's a goblin up here. Then again, that could have been the Kinosian side. The Antinarian protector, so maybe it's not the goblin. Adrium's treehouse. Where's the Adrium? I'm gonna go with Adrium. Huh. There's nothing here. At least currently. Yeah, I think this is where he fought that little slimy dude on the Kinosian side, or was it on the other side? Pretty sure it was in the water. Now that is a well-trained hawk. They told it to stay and it is not going to move. Impressive. Impressive indeed. Yeah, all sorts of cool stuff in there. Oh, what was the name of that stupid troll pirate? He dropped a tool war, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it was this side where he fought the little slimy guy. So yeah, this is the Isle of Refuge. This is Nostalgia Lane that we're going down right here. It's got its little Isle of Refuge music playing. That's the whole reason I've changed my sound. Well, not that specifically, but the original music was nice in some ways, and in other ways it was annoying. Like when I first went to Lava Storm, I had no idea what was attacking me because combat music was playing, and it wasn't until a couple of minutes in that I realized nothing was attacking me. Lava Storm's theme music was actually just the combat music, and I was like, okay, that's just dumb. I'm constantly spinning the camera trying to find the guy that's attacking me, and there's nothing there. And I hated the crafting music. Oh, the crafting music, it was like fine for the first 30 seconds, then I wanted to punch my monitor. I changed that right quick. Right quick. My guild hall music is what I changed it to. But remember, they also changed the way music worked and changed zones and stuff, so a lot of things changed. And sometimes I get slapped with copyright notices because Konami does not want you, Germany, to listen to Castlevania music for some strange reason. I don't understand that. Hey look, it's a beehive. Oh, I'm gonna smack that hive. Yes, you better believe I will. Huh. Yeah, now what? You think about that hive. You reflect on your conduct. Told that hive off. Gorga. I'm sorry, just because trolls like to eat doesn't mean I would trust them to make food. They like to eat anything. I want a connoisseur for my chef. Nog Dread Scar. I don't remember you. There's the banker, dude. See, there's banker. How's it going? Wiz Ratchet. Is he gonna run a marathon or something? Check him out. He's like, yeah, I'm bigger than you. Well, only because I've got like every shrinking power I have activated. Hey, look, what's his name? Greshar. My eyes are a little wonky today. Some days my eyes are just like super sensitive to light to the point where just the moment I step outside, I'm blind for the next 3 hours. Yeah, today was one of those days. Hey, mussel shell. Yeah, I remember those collections. Those were fun times. That was one of the reasons Tal stayed on the Isle of Refuge for so long. I had to complete my collections, and I was also working on the Goblin Slayer title. I had decided for no particular reason that I was going to stay on the Isle of Refuge until I had Slayer of Goblins title unlocked. But the real reason was because I was helping players out. Tal, as you know, was not my first character. I made her to help people out on the Isle, and I kept her there. And I remember in one of the instances of the Isle that I was on at that time, they all decided that they wanted to vote me the mayor of the Isle of Refuge. So yeah, I was the honorary mayor of the Isle of Refuge. But keep in mind, there were various Isle of Refuge instances, so only for that one. Where was that statue? There's a statue of someone around here. She gives you a quest. I think it's over here by the waterfall. Is that her? No. Unless I've already done that quest, which doesn't make sense because I don't think she's ever been here before. But yeah, there's... Or it could also be the Kinosian one too. Again. It doesn't matter. Alright, well, we've seen the zone. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty. If you go to the Tranquil Sea Zone and take a look at it, it's like, I don't care how big of an explosion that tower made. Spoilers, that tower exploded. That was not the Isle of Refuge. No. No, an asteroid crashing into Norath might have altered the terrain that much, but the tower exploding, no way in hell. I don't know what the hell they were smoking. It's kind of like the lore, though. It's like Valen came up with some cool stuff, but then they started deviating from it after he left because they were trying to pad out their content, which I do not have a problem with. You know, more content is a good thing, and just because it's not the official stuff that Valen came up with doesn't mean it's bad. But what I don't like is when you contradict the storyline, or when you add something in completely unrelated, and by the time you're done with that quote-unquote story, you've gone nowhere. It's like, okay, it's like with anime. I don't like filler episodes when it's a recap 3 episodes into the series. I don't need a recap 3 episodes into the series, guys. That's some bullshit. So, well, that's my rant there. Land! I see land. I can see how you got to be the navigator on this ship, sir, because that is an impressive feat indeed. And here's passage from Outpost of the Overlord. Captain Varlos. This guy is not as he appears to be. Wish I could fly in here. I wonder why I can't. Oh well. If I could fly, I would hover right there and we could look into his eyes and you would see the deception. You could just see it, just burning in his soul. Yeah, that guy is not as he appears.
Salutation.
Ye didn't come on me, boat. You're not gonna leave on me, boat. Well, he sure told me how it is. Okay, where's... there it is. The globe's on the other side. I should have guessed. That's the Isle of Refuge. Lovely little isle. For those who don't know, originally you were picked up by his boat out in the ocean. And then the boat was attacked by a Dracoda, and it limped into the harbor here, because that's what it did. It had a charter to go out and find people and bring them to this island where they can then choose if they wanted to work for Kinos or Freeport. which again is why I said it should have been a neutral isle to start with rather than you pick a good character before you even know that there's a choice. That was kind of silly. I like starting as a commoner. It made more sense, but oh well. You know, they didn't do it the way I did, but they didn't do it the way I would do it, but then again, it had nothing to do with making this game, so why is that a surprise? Yeah, anyways, originally we were going to go pay the guild hall rent, and that's what we're going to finish up with. For those of you who don't know how to pay rent on your guild hall, well, watch closely. Watch and learn. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm a professional. Alright. See how I show you? Because I got my wings on. I can fly. Woohoo! Hey, is that... No, that's some other dude. Is that armor you got from can't remember his name now. Something Gill Crush, I think his name was. Anyways, guild hall. This is the guild hall one. Access. Oh wow, look at all this. Got all sorts of cool stuff here. See, Kino's guild hall tier 3, tier 4. Then there's a restored high keep tier 2 and tier 3. Restored high keep. That one's kind of cool. You have to do quests to get these drops, and when you get enough of them, you unlock being able to get the guild hall. That's cool. I like that. These two, you pay money. You have to go onto the marketplace to buy. Oh, where did you get them? I don't remember. But let's see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, here they are. Okay, every 100 DBC or SC, depending on which era you're from. But yeah, that's $5. DBC is a penny. Daybreak cash, but in this case, daybreak cents. So for 500 daybreak cents, you can get 5 of these things, and you need 300 of them. And then the other one, you needed 400 of them. So that equates. Yeah, that's right. 400 and 300 respectively dollars. That's not how you add guild halls to your game. No, that's just a cash grab, and a pretty fucking greedy one. That's basically that's just a little less than 2 years worth if you were a monthly subscriber. That's yeah. So anyways, tier 3 is mine. So first you gotta know which one is yours. Mine's Kino's tier 3. Access it. Oh no, it's 7 platinum, 46 gold, 373,750 status, and it's due now. This is how much we've got saved up inside of it, 171 platinum. That's the easy plus. The status is the more difficult thing because usually we're not out grinding writs, and we are a very small guild. So yeah. So that's the hardest part. It's not that hard for me though. I can run 2 accounts at the same time, so what I can do is just take Misty and someone from my other account, evil, because Misty's evil, grab a couple of writs and just run out and do them. Have the other one on auto follow, so then I'm basically doing 2 writs for the price of 1. That's actually how I got the guild leveled up to whatever we are now. I don't even remember what level we are. Alright, paying it. Boom. Alright, and now we can enter it. And since we're going in, I'll show you one more time the lovely guild hall trophy. Oh, it didn't. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes it just like forgets that you just paid your guild hall and kicks you right back out. But now I can just go right back in. It's kind of annoying, but as far as glitches go, this one's pretty minor. Pretty damned minor. Not like the raid zones that split the raid up into separate instances per group. That's pretty major. That's been in here since the game launched, and they still haven't fixed it. And that's the kind of thing I'm kind of harsh about. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Don't keep adding broken shit on top of older broken shit in the hopes that eventually we'll forget about the older broken shit because we're so pissed off about the new stuff. That's not how you do it. Now, I don't care how small your team is. Work on this stuff. There he is. There he is. That's the Gin Master. Look at him. He just looks like a dick. He's dead. Zen, she came and chopped his head off. This is the Isle of Mara dude. Sheldrak. That's not his head. Yeah. That's just his shell. Here's Anouk, the God King. Remember him? Yeah. These two are from the Desert of Ro. Alright, there's the 2 storylines. Isle of Mara. I don't think I've really... Well, I did mention that you can fight Vox inside Permafrost. That's her head. This actually is the one from Permafrost, actually, not the one from her tomb. Later on, here's the base. Here's the final boss of the base game. I won't say anything more about him because I don't want to spoil it. And yeah, and the rest of these guys, oh, remember Vinicor? I mentioned Vinicor. Vinicor and Tal, they have a history. Yeah, there he is. How's it going, buddy? You don't get that from the Kazakh Thule instance. You get that from the, what is it called? Well, it's in the next expansion that we're going to be visiting. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, next time we'll probably be doing, well, let's see, what we did last time. We did the Butcher Block Mountain, so we still got Steam Font, Lesser, Loping, oh god, yeah, we still got Unrest, can't forget Unrest. So yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff to see. Although, actually, we probably shouldn't do Unrest, because I took you into the house, and really the only difference is you're going to see monsters instead of just landscape. So we could probably skip that one. Yeah, something to think about. So here, let's launch some fireworks. Boosh! Check it out. Yeah, celebrate. We got to see C-Mac and Baraka in all their glory, and they failed to stop me. 2 of them wanted me, and I still had them outnumbered. Go, Misty. Alright, peace out all. I'll catch you next time.